Kaito.
夢に遅いも早いもないか。今日でドンブラザーズは最終回だ。
It's the recap episode that managed to still catch me off guard. It's DonBrothers 26, Return of Senoni. See, Black Kaito watches my revised finale review and notices how quickly I can swap from an F rating one episode to an A rating right away. Knowing that the DonBrothers is currently swimming in S's, he wants to raise the stakes to see if I can bump up the series to an even higher level than Senoni S tier. As such, we are given the competition in the form of a finale for the series. And to celebrate, we've got to find the MVP for the series. Man, that fan messed up my entire hair. Anyway, it starts off kind of like an interview of sorts. First, we have Haruka recapping her events. From being top upstart mangaka to plagiarist to being Stockholm Syndrome go-getter. Next up is Shinichi, who is as full of himself as the suit actor's ass is to those cheeks. Finally, we get Tsuyoshi, who of course is all about his not wife, because of course he would be. At this point, we reach the halfway mark of the episode. But since no one knows that Tsubasa is even a thing and think that he's still just a dog, that's when... Meanwhile, Senoni, it's been a month. Beast mode. Takes on the responsibility of giving us the background on Tsubasa, since the enemies know way more about the Dons than they do themselves. His life of going from a theater group to having his girl snatched up by random origami folks, while the rest of the group stay asleep. Yet he worries more about getting his fiancée back than trying to awaken his friends. Whatever happened to bros before See, this is why you can't chill with the Don Bros. Lastly, we have Taro. But the issue is, he's too good at everything. Man, remember CG Meg fights in the early episodes? Remember the reused cockpits? Remember Taro being raw in his early fights? But yeah, even forming the powerful Don Oni Taijin, since he's the main body, everyone else is just limbs to him. Though, that's when we get some lore. Overhearing the bros talk about his mans like that, he's curious as to why his main mans was holding out on a potential family member for a menage a don, since having Don in your name implies exactly what we think it does. Except, the benefit of this Don is that he's not just a freak from a peach, but doubles as a freak in the sheets. What's the French term for foursome? Sorry, I failed French class. Either way, though the thought may be tantalizing, Senoi prefers Coke with his Pepsi, as opposed to trying to add some RC Cola into that mix. With the roster of characters gone through, it's time for Kaito to reveal who the real MVP actually is. Of course it's Black Kaito. You see, to dunk on these fools only being warriors for half a year, he's been at this for a long time. Wait. He was Rainbow Kaito as well? My mind. It's gone. It's gone. To continue the self-congratulatory dick ride, he gives our crew a special gift of his second photo book. Y'all, this scene is great. I can feel that they had to do multiple cuts. Either that or Kaito's actor was trying to hold in the laugh so hard. We end things with Senoi thinking about Taro and giving his drink a good old-fashioned blow. The writers know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I know it's a recap episode, but this episode was just outright hilarious. It had no business being this good. You know, I'm gonna give Kaito exactly what he wants. This episode is getting the Senoni S Plus Maximum Thirst Rating Big Black Zenkaiger Edition, or BBZ for short. There's arguments that this episode can be taken as non-canon to the story, but look, DonBrothers as a whole has been breaking the fourth wall from the very beginning. It's a show that's very self-aware and one of the reasons why I really enjoy it. The fact that they took the Revice finale and made it into a whole in-show reason for having this recap was also great. And overall, you can tell that the cast just enjoys doing what they're doing, especially trying to stay in character with the more goofy parts. They managed to sneak in more of what Jiro is as a character, especially in relation to Taro. But they threw a whole wrench in Kaito debaters on everything. But did they? Although the evidence might be there, maybe this isn't the exact same Kaito from Zenkaiger. Unless this is years after the series, and Kaito's lost both his grandma and his parents. As such, his once Zenroku Zenkai mentality was zeroed in on just helping people and black coffee. Anyway, next week's looks like the finalist of Final Battles of Finaltude, featuring many returning faces with new forms, this purple-looking Momotaro's knockoff, and more Sononi. Anyway, that's it for me. Looks like I'm sticking around for a while. Bye.